What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have some huge plot leaks for Fantastic Four. There was an early screening last night for Fantastic Four, and I've been hearing that it went very well, and people have been leaking, not myself, I did not go, but the people have been leaking about the post-credit scene and the plot about Fantastic Four. So this video will have potentially spoilers for the future of the MCU and Fantastic Four. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, please come back later, leave a like and come back later, because a lot of people might be pissed if I don't give the spoiler warning. So anyways, let's talk about this stuff. Oh, one last thing before I keep going, I appreciate if you guys subscribe, share this video to anybody you guys can, share it to your loved ones. I would truly appreciate it, guys. Trying to grow the channel to 5,000 subs by the end of the year, so I really would truly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. But let's get on with the video. First off, I've actually been hearing from my sources that it's actually been pretty damn good with the early screenings of Fantastic Four, which is really damn good, because there have been rumors about it having reshoots and stuff like that, and people were going to say Superman was going to take the summer blockbuster in terms of like the superhero movie. But as of late, Superman, it looks like they cut out about 15 to 20 minutes of the film, and Fantastic Four, however, just had an early screening again last night. I don't know where, I think maybe in LA, and it went very well. And the post-credit scene is really crazy, but they didn't show everything because there is a potential actor who did not show up in the post-credit scene, but they filmed some shots earlier this year. So the first post-credit scene goes as follows. Sue is reading to Franklin. She gets up, and then when she comes back, she sees Doom holding his mask and sits next to Franklin. We do not see his face, only his outfit and the mask that is very comic book accurate. There were also Chris Evans, but he did not show up in the post-credit scene, but they have shown sources that he filmed shots for Fantastic Four. So my thought process is that Chris Evans is potentially the Hail Hydra Chris Evans, or just the evil version of Captain America that works for Doctor Doom. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe it could be the Captain America from the one that returned all the stones back in Endgame, and maybe RDJ's Doctor Doom grabbed him. Because we know that the Russo brothers have stated, I think I want to say 3-4 months ago, that they are going to tie Endgame and Infinity War into Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday, which is kind of crazy to me I'm not gonna lie. First, let's talk about the Doctor Doom and the Franklin thing, because if you guys don't know, Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe, especially in comic book. He can create universes, he can recreate the multiverse, essentially. So what I'm thinking is going to be happening is that Doctor Doom is going to use Franklin possibly for Battleworld. And if you guys don't know what Battleworld is, I can go a little bit more in deep dive, but Battleworld practically is, imagine just a bunch of Earths, I should say, sorry, in a Frankenstein form, just into a big ass planet, and Doctor Doom rules all, right? But what I'm thinking is that maybe Franklin Richards is taking the spot of the Molecule Man, or maybe the Beyonder from the comic book. So that's what I'm thinking is going to be happening. It's very interesting, and this is getting me very hyped. So now we know why the Fantastic Four, spoilers again, Fantastic Four went into the Marvel 616 universe in the MCU, and the Thunderbolts or the New Avengers saw them, because I'm assuming they have maybe research this universe, and maybe they know that they can help them, and maybe that's why they went there to tell them like, yo, Doom has our son, and the multiverse is in jeopardy if we do not stop Doctor Doom. Now this can go into more on why maybe Sam is going to be with the New Avengers as well, like talking to them and all, I guess like coordinating a plot to take down Doom. What I don't understand is how the X-Men is going to be going into the main MCU, and why they would be fighting, and why the Fantastic Four would be fighting the X-Men. There was also another plot leak for Doomsday, but I don't believe that as much as this one. I'm telling you guys, where the movie starts off in Doomsday, where they start off in Wakanda, but I don't think that's real. It doesn't seem that way. This is very interesting. This is setting up Doctor Doom a lot, but I don't know if this scene with Doom and Franklin was reshot, but either way, I think it's really damn good. But now I know why Avengers Doomsday got pushed back, because they definitely do need another film setting up Doctor Doom, and I'm hoping we get a Doctor Strange movie, or maybe Spider-Man Brand New Day sets up Doom a little bit more, but I don't know how that movie would. But they definitely need another film post Fantastic Four to definitely set up Secret Wars and Doomsday, because if you're a casual audience, you probably have no idea what is going on. So they definitely need to do that. And I'm really interested about this Chris Evans thing, because it could be different versions. It could be the Hail Hydra, it could be the Endgame Captain America, which if they do that, oh my god, that's peak. I'm not gonna lie, that is amazing. If I had to assume now, it looks like the Fantastic Four beat Galactus. Maybe they used the Ultimate Nullifier, Maybe Galactus is trying to get Franklin as well. Maybe Galactus works for Doom. Maybe Doom is like, no, F this. I'll do it myself type of shit, right? But yeah, no, this is very interesting, man. I can't even lie. And I think this is a better way than sending up the Molecule Man, sending up the Beyonder all at once, because it kind of just, it's too much, I guess, like too much input. Too much stuff they have to do to set up Secret Wars and Doomsday. I'm wondering if Doctor Doom does go to the TVA though and takes Loki's powers. Maybe that's how why he's using Franklin. I'm not sure, but the whole Franklin thing, like I said, is crazy. I want to know how Doctor Doom got there. I want to know how he got to the Fantastic Four's universe and why he wants Franklin, but that's another story. But I really want to know where this version of RDJ's Doom comes from. And the fact that he has a comic book accurate suit, it's just peak, man. Like, the fact that we're actually getting comic book accurate stuff now as a comic book reader myself, it's really interesting, and I'm glad that they're doing it. But with this information now, I don't know how Superman outmakes Fantastic Four, because in comic book sales, in terms of, I guess, talk around the towns, like where I go to comic book shops, no one's really excited for Superman compared to Fantastic Four, in my opinion. You can go to online likes and views, but I don't equate that into box office. I never have, because box office, in my opinion, is like, you got to go like, I guess, the track record. And a lot of times the DC fandom, they actually don't support their own stuff. It's mostly just Bat stands who only support Batman, and I've really realized that. Not saying the Superman film is going to be bad. I do trust James Gunn. I think he's an amazing director. I think David Cornsweet looks good as Superman, and the movie looks great. But that's just a subjective opinion, and that doesn't go a long way sometimes. Sometimes you need a box office. So I'm really interested in who's going to win in the box office thing. I want to see both films, but I'm really more excited for Fantastic Four after this plot leak as well. And the fact that we're getting Galactus, like, 100%. But what do you guys feel about this, guys? Do you guys are excited for Fantastic Four now? Do you guys think this is a cop-out? Do you guys think RDJ Doom is already, like, going to be peak? Because I already thought it was going to be good, because I think he's a phenomenal actor, and he's been reading his stuff, supposedly. I'm really interested in the Chris Evans thing of what they're going to do with that. If it's going to be the Endgame Captain America, if it's going to be the Hail Hydra, or maybe just an Avenger control Doctor Doom. And is this where Battleworld gets created? Does this just mean that he has another, like, asset with maybe taking Loki's powers? Because that was the plot leak for a while now, that he goes to the TVA and takes Loki's powers. But anyways, I'm going to quit yapping here, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, share to your loved ones. And I can't wait for Fantastic Four now. This is going to be awesome. We got about, I think, 45 days, I think, or less than 2 months. Like, this is like, I know, I'm sorry, 1.5 months, sorry. But yeah, I'm just super excited about this, man. But anyways though, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and wow, this is crazy, dude. This is so crazy. And comic book accurate Doctor Doom, like, what? By the way, before I go, I did not see the early screening. This is a leak information that I got from my sources, okay? I did not see the film early. I wish I did, but dude, this looks cool.